Okay, welcome back. As you can see, today it's Double Dragon, the original. And we are doing this on the NES HDMI Kevtris because this is the rare instance where the NES Classic Mini got it right. They left this game off the NES Mini and instead put Double Dragon 2 The Revenge, easily the best of the three Double Dragon games on the NES. That was the one they included. With every other major franchise, I guess I would say Super C is better than the original Contra, so they got that one right too. But with the rest of them, like the Mega Mans, the Castlevanias, I felt like they kind of got those wrong. But anyway, Double Dragon, and we'll go ahead and jump right in. I am admittedly not a big fan of this game. To me, this has always been a watered-down port because I remember seeing the original Double Dragon in the arcades. I remember it was at the 7-Eleven by my house, so I used to play it there. And it was also at the grocery store where my mom did her shopping. So when I was a kid, I could play a little Double Dragon while she picked up groceries. You know, a couple quarters, couple rounds, 10 minutes. And the original Double Dragon arcade was not perfect. You know, I'm not saying that at all. But, you know, the graphics were much better than this. The gameplay was much better than this. It was slow and clunky, but still very enjoyable. By the way, my cartridge seems to be a little bit glitchy, so forgive me if the visuals aren't spectacular. I think I'll link two videos in the pinned comment. One will be, believe it or not, I still believe you. I think you can watch the original not the original, but the actual Double Dragon motion picture, which was dreadful. I think you can still watch that on YouTube entirely free. And the other, I think, will probably just be a run of someone playing through the original Double Dragon arcade. And normally you can trick a Bobo into falling to his doom, but we're not going to do that. We are going to actually beat him legit. I'm not very good at this game. I'll probably make it to mission 3 and that'll be it. The Double Dragon franchise is a strange one. One of those odd instances where they just could not make the transition into the 16-bit era. Super Double Dragon 4 on the SNES was pretty good. I actually like it. Not a lot of fans do, though. It is slow and awkward and weird, but it has a really unique combat system. I like that it's defense first. You have to block and then counterattack. Kind of like Knights of the Round, but it is very unpolished, very rough around the edges. I still like to pop it in every once in a while on my SNES and beat it. I wish I had a way of playing it on this channel, but I haven't figured out a way to do that yet. Then there's Double Dragon 5, which was a very poor tournament fighter game. BattleToads and Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team, was decent. More of a kind of a hybrid of both the beat-em-up style of Double Dragon and the like variety that you would get with a BattleToads game. one of the, and I know they've made other Double Dragon games since, plus there was that Neo Geo tournament fighter game that nobody played, but regarding Battletoads, while I'm on the subject, I think I mentioned this before in my Battletoads video, but way too much variety. No two levels play the same. They really kind of got carried away with that. So with Battletoads and Double Dragon, having it be a mix of the beat 'em up style of Double Dragon and the action variety of Battletoads was a brilliant idea. I think that's more of what the Battletoads game should have been. I have a copy of on SNES. I don't have an NES copy, which is, I think it's supposed to be pretty expensive, so I don't know that I'll ever get one. I do need to, at some point, pop it in on my SNES and give it a shot. Because I played Battletoads on this channel, and I only got to the Snake Pit before I got game over. On my best run, I've gotten to Carnot's Lair, or excuse me, Volkmaier's Inferno, the quote-unquote second turbo tunnel, the part where you have to fly the plane through the fire. I haven't been able to get past that level, and that's as far as I'm willing to go with Battletoads. Okay, so now we have the grapple move, which is nice. This guy, I think we want to keep him as close as possible. I really wish with Battletoads that they hadn't gotten so carried away with the variety in the game. In fact, when I was playing Donkey Kong Country 2, which is also made by Rare, Diddy Kong's Quest, I was enjoying it, but I felt like it was kind of the same issue where they were just getting a little too carried away with, like, no two levels played. Every level they introduced some new mechanic that you had to get really good at. Yeah, that always happens. That guy always robs me of one of my lives. Alright, very close to losing a life there. Alright, good old-fashioned Double Dragon platforming. It's the worst. And I think I may have the ground and pound move. If not, I get it soon. I can't remember what all the moves are. Like I was determined to hit me with the dynamite. Okay, so now we have the ground and pound move. Full disclosure, I've never beaten this game. Very few have. From what I hear, the final boss is pretty tough. Holy cow, he's destroying me. Oh, it's another one. It's gonna be a game over here, folks. That's it. Made it to the end of Mission 4. I did not get 50,000 points in Double Dragon. Brutally tough game. And as you can see, we're kind of like just going through the canon, the Contras, the Castlevanias, the Double Dragons. We are going to get back to the Ninja Gaidens. I popped in Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 a short while ago, and holy cow, those games are so brutal. I know I did the first one on this channel already. I'll get around to doing 2 and 3, but they're pretty insane, so stay tuned for those. And not sure what we'll do next, but we'll get around to the rest of them.